So less than 64 is going to be simple interest, what we're going to do today. So the do now is going to be what we did yesterday, was tax, tip, commission, and fees. So at a candy store, a box of Sour Patch Kids is $5. If there's a tax of 7%, they want to know the total price of the box. So we know the percent is 7. I'm going to make that a decimal. Let's move it 1, 2 times to the left. It's 0.07. So I'll write the formula up here again. So x, so our part is equal to percent is a decimal times the whole. The whole is $5. And the part is what we're looking for. And we're going to add it. That's going to be our tax amount. So x is 0.07 times 5. And that's how much tax it's going to be. 0.07 times 5. So you get 0.35, so it's going to be 35 cents for tax. So I take my tax amount, add it to the price of the item to get the total amount. So $5 plus 35 cents is $5.35. 2. While out to eat at Outback Steakhouse, Eric's bill came out to $35.85. He wants to leave a tip of 15%. What will his total amount be? So a percent is 15. Move it 2 times to the left, you get 0.15. The whole amount will be $35.85. And the part will be what we're looking for, which is our tip amount. So x equals 0.15 times 35.85. So 0.15 times 35.85. So you get $5.38 if we round it for the tip. So the bill amount was $35.85 plus the tip. So $35.85 plus the tip of $5.38. So $41.23. Okay, so let's get to simple interest. Simple interest is earned only on the net amount or the original amount deposited in the account. So it's before any taxes or fees or anything like that. Sometimes it's also called the principal amount. It is earned over a period of time and is written as a percent. So here's the formula for simple interest. I equals PRT. That's it. So you multiply P, R, and T to get your simple interest. So I stands for the interest. P is the principal. So it's like the original amount. R is the rate. And we write it as a decimal. And T is the time. And that's in years. Okay, So let's use the simple interest formula to solve the following problems. So I equals P R T. So first thing we're going to do is write I, P, R, and T. So a $900 deposit for 20 years at a simple interest rate of 4%. So we're looking for the interest, that's our X. How much were we starting with? $900. The rate is 4%, which as a decimal is 0.04. And the time told us it was 20 years. So X equals P, so 900, times the rate, 0.04, times the amount of years is 20. That'll give us the interest amount. So 900 times 0.04 times 20, 720. That's the interest. Now we take how much we had plus the interest, and that gives us the total value. So 900 plus 720 is $1,620. B, a $5,600 deposit for 45 years at a simple interest rate of 3%. So I is what we're looking for, the interest. P, how much should we deposit? $5,600. The rate is 3%. Make that a decimal, 0.03. And the time is 45 years. So X equals 5,600 times 0.03 times 45. That'll give us our interest amount. $7,560. Then I'm going to take how much I originally deposited, 5,600, add my interest to get the total value. So 7,560 plus 5,600, $13,160 would be the total interest. C, Emily borrows $2,500 from the bank at 6% simple interest for 5 years. How much is Emily going to pay in interest? So we're just looking for the interest, not the total value. So the interest is what we're looking for. The principal is how much she borrowed originally, which was $2,500. The rate was 6%. As a decimal is 0.06. And the time is 5 years. So X equals 2,500 times 0.06 times 5. So $2,500 times the 6% times 5 years. I'll give her an interest of $750. D, Charlie invests $6,000 in a CD at an annual interest rate of 7%. what will his investment be worth at the end of 6 months? So 6 months is 0.5 years, because remember, the time is in years. So 6 months is half a year, which is 0.5. So interest, what we're looking for. The principal was $6,000. The rate is 7%, which is 0.07 as a decimal. And the time is going to be 0.5. So x equals 6,000 times 0.07 times 0.5. 6,000 times 0.07 times 0.5. So $210 in interest. So we're going to find out the total amount after 6 months. So 6,000 plus 210 give us a total of $6,210. E. An $800 deposit for 24 months earned $200 in interest. So now they gave us the interest. They're asking us to find the rate. And 24 months is equal to 2 years. So the interest they gave us was $200. The principal amount was $800. The rate is what we're looking for this time. And the time was 24 months, but that is equal to 2 years. So 200 equals 800 times x times 2. And now we're going to solve it. So 800 times x times 2 gives me 1,600x equal to 200. And then it's a one-step equation. To get rid of this 1,600, we divide by 1,600. These cancel. X equals 200 divided by 1,600, 0.125. But that's as a decimal. We need it as a percent. So now we move it 2 times to the right. So 1, 2. So it's 12.5. So the rate is 12.5%. And F. A $1,595 deposit for 10 years at a simple interest of 8%. What is the interest and total value? So interest, what we're looking for. The principal, 1,595. The rate is 8%, which is 0.08. And the time is 10 years. X equals 1,595 times 0.08 times 10. So in interest, we're going to get $1,276. And then we're going to add the original amount plus the interest so you get $2,871.